Welcome to Phase 2 of our Annotated Bibliography project. At this point, you should have 5 of those Newsela articles read and summarized. Once you have those done on your summary sheet, you're ready to move on to this phase. If you haven't done that yet, please go back and complete Phase 1, which is getting those articles summarized. That's the heavy lifting, that's the difficult part. This part is going to feel like a breeze once you have that finished. Just to review an annotated bibliography. A bibliography is a list of sources, in our case, articles. An annotation, in this case, means a summary or an evaluation. So an annotated bibliography, when the project is over, is going to look a little bit like this. In the blue up here, we have the source listed, Anne Lamott, Bird by Bird, some instructions on writing and life, Anchor Books, 1995. That's an example of a bibliographic citation. You've got the author, title, publisher, and year. For an article, it's a little bit different, but we're going to be using EasyBib, which makes life super easy. Underneath this citation, indented, is the summary of this book. So this is one bibliographic annotation. We've got the bibliographic information up top, summary down below, shows you did your research, doesn't really have a thesis statement or a research paper tone to it, but it proves you did the work, and that's part of what an annotated bibliography is all about. In Phase 2, you folks are going to be taking the sample summaries, or the summaries that you've done, and you're going to be converting them into paragraphs. You're going to need to open a fresh Google Doc to do this. This sample that I have here is a summary of the article Movies in Our Minds by Leela Nargi. It's the very popular, often chosen one by a lot of you guys, and it's super interesting. It's about using fMRI machines to actually track our brain waves and figure out what our brains are dreaming about, assigning them to video from YouTube, and creating actual running dreams using YouTube clips. Pretty crazy, kind of art, kind of science, kind of amazing. This is a sample summary of what we've created. We've got the main topic. We've got big idea number 1, then a supporting quote, an explanation of that quote, and then another big idea from the article, another supporting quote, an explanation, and finally, a concluding statement. What you're going to do next is, in that same order, you're going to copy and paste these onto that fresh Google Doc that you've opened and make it into a paragraph. In the end, it's going to look something like this. My first sentence is the main idea, then comes big idea number 2, and then comes the supporting quote. And in the end, it looks like a paragraph. Couple edits we're going to make. First of all, we always indent with the tab key. That's important. Then we're also going to read this to make sure that it actually makes sense as a paragraph, that it's not choppy. This is where transitional statements and phrases come in. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to add anything I add, you'll see in green. And here it is. So I didn't have to change all that much. A couple things I did. I added the title of the article above the summary. This will help me keep it straight later as we're making the bibliography. I changed a couple things like fMRI machines. I added that instead of just using machines. One thing I did was after each quote, in parentheses, I put the last name of the author. Nargi is her last name, and that's important because I'm citing the author's name there. I also struck through something, got rid of that, and just took away the in this quote. It's kind of like saying in this sentence, in this paragraph, I will talk about. Not really needed. But overall, this is all I did. The one last thing we want to do is highlight everything, go to Format, Line Spacing, Double, because that's going to make it a lot easier for you, your partner, and me to read this. And there we have it. That is one paragraph, really well developed. And that's what happens if you use this summary graphic organizer, which is required anyway. you will get a very well developed paragraph that's going to take up about a page, which will surprise you with how much research you've done from one article. So once you have all 5 of your paragraphs with the title above it and a paragraph below it, you'll be ready to move on to phase 3. Thanks for listening.